Welcome to Plays and Parlays. I am your host, Wesley, along with Mike P. and the guru, Louisiana T. And we're going to be talking a little bit of sports for you guys today. Man, I don't even like to start the segment off this way, man. This is one of my when I look at it, man, I look back on it on how he came into the league. It kind of saddens me to see where he's at now. But Zion Williamson's been sued over by an ex-girlfriend who said he allegedly SA'd her and kidnapped her, and also, tortured her or something of the sorts. This is kind of a strange thing to even have to talk about right here, because she said this happened 5 years ago, and you never want to downplay, the potential, accusations of any victim. However, it's really disheartening to see where Zion's career has kind of failed to at this point in time. Right. And so what do you guys? Let's go ahead and start with you, Mike P, on this one right here. What do you see about this accusation and just this lawsuit that he's facing right now?
I could say with Zion, just in general, I feel like he's just, that man, his luck is horrible. You know what I mean? As far as his injuries not being able to play, that man is horrible with women. This ain't. I mean, this is like the first thing that's to this extreme level. But he was just going through something with another woman, like I believe a year or two ago. You know what I mean, with that one female. You know what I'm saying? So it's just,
he hopped online today.
You never know.
Everybody deserves a chance to be heard, and I hope me and any of the other victims, I just hope we all get justice. And the amount of bashing, humiliation, slander, and threats that I've been receiving these last 3 years have been a lot, and it's causing me a lot of stress, emotional distress, and I just hope we all can come to justice and this all can be resolved and nobody has to relive all these things ever again.
You never know, you know what I mean? It's the outside looking in. I don't know that man's life to be able to say anything, but it could be true. It might not. You know what I mean? There's a lot of there's a lot of women who have ill intentions as far as being able to deal with somebody to that stature and that level, to have some money to be able to take from them. And there's some people who are genuinely, really went through that, and they want to. Most people who really genuinely went through that, they really want them to go through it. You know what I mean? But a lot of people, I don't know. It's really, you know what I mean? I don't really know. You know what I'm saying?
Louisiana, what's your take on it?
Well, first of all, he is always injured, so I agree with you on that one, Mike. He has some of the worst luck in the world on the basketball court too. He's a great player. I think the sky's the limit as far as talent for him. It is a sad situation, right, that he's in. It's the fact that it was so long ago that it happened. Not so long, but it was years ago, right? He was a younger guy. It could have happened. It couldn't. It kind of depends how you look at it, I guess. My personal opinion is this, though. People might not like it, and that's totally fine. But if it goes down this way and somebody's not going for jail time or whatever the case is of somebody like that, it kind of makes it look like you're really just after a bag at that point. So it takes away, really, in my point of view. And again, to Mike's point, right? We're outside looking in. We don't know all the facts, right? That's fine. But from the outside looking, is perception is reality, is what everybody says, right? So my perception of that reality is she's going after a bag for this guy because she's, she made a mistake or whatever. She's not with him anymore. She was planning on making it her whole lifestyle at the time anyway. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been with him for 5 years or whatever she was with him for. The fact that they're not together anymore, she's going after the bag because she missed out on it earlier in life.
Right. That's what do you see going on here? I mean, we got other cases of the same thing. They see somebody just get a $20 million payday. They see the rest of the people kind of piling on the girl who, I think her name was like Maria something, the other girl, not the actual the victim in this case, or the alleged victim in this case. She came online today with us like whimpering and crying like to all the other victims out there, and I'm like, man, if you're such a victim, why are you harassing him like this? If someone victimized you, why are you on top of them? I mean, and it's crazy to me, because I'm like, at the same time, they always can use the, well, I was this or I was that kind of defense on it. But at the same time, you have to be accountable for your actions. Just like if he did this, he's going to have to be held accountable for his actions. And I would hope that if someone did something like that to you, you would file charges against them, real charges.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's what I think. I mean, is it just is the range going to alleviate your pain? Is that what this boils down to? Like Jay-Z said, I don't know. You know what I mean?
But,
hey,
money changes everything, doesn't it? Money changes everything.
It sure does.
That's all it is.
And with that, that's plays and parlays.